Right, so on this video I'm going to let people know what you need to do once you hit 60. Now I hit 60 last night, and I've been playing for 14 months. That's a long time, I know, and I did play every day. But it's WoW Classic, and I wanted to see what the game was about properly. I mean, I did play it years ago, but I wanted to play it properly again this time. I quit last time to play Lord of the Rings online in vanilla WoW, but this time I've done it. I've got a 60, and like I said, it's taken me a year. But the thing is, what the hell to do next? So the video is aimed at newbies, beginners, and this should help you, or help your journey going forward. So the first thing I did was check out all my gear. So what you want to do is get all your best in slot gear. That's why it's called BIS gear. So you're going to hit 60, and you're going to have gear from random dungeons and wherever else. But once you're 60, if you want to start raiding, you need to get some pre-raid gear. So there's a website which I used, WoW Classic bis.com. It's a really good site. There are others as well, but this one's pretty good because it listed just one item that you need pre-raid, and then another best in slot item you need once you're raiding. So it wasn't made it a bit easier to make a list. So make a list of all the items from that site that you need in all these slots, and it will tell you exactly which dungeon you need to do to get what item. So that's going to be your first select to gear up your character with all the best in slot items. Now funnily enough, I've got two that the site recommended. These are pre-raid best in slot. 3 actually with this trinket, but some other sites will give you a variety of items in this in these slots that are best in slot, and me personally, I was just like thinking, well, which one do I want? So I used WoW Classic bis.com, and that just lists nicely one item is the best item pre-raid, and then the best item once you're raiding, and before the Naxxramas raid, that is. So you'll have something to do to get your gear up to that level. So you'll have all that sorted. You're gonna have to get yourself a better weapon. So that'll be one job on the to-do list. Get your best in slot gear. Start working on that with dungeons. There's plenty of dungeons, and then from there you can start your raiding. But we'll get onto the raiding in a minute. So the next thing you want to do is your professions. So once you decide what whatever class you are, then you're going to need to decide what profession you want to do depending on how you want to play the game. Now, I'm not sure about PvP, but for me as a tank, it's recommended to do engineering, and a complementary one is mining, so I'll be doing that. So sort your professions out. So you've got your best in slot gear to work on, and then you've got your professions to work on. And then you need to enter raids. Now, to enter certain raids, you need to attune yourself to them. Basically, this is just, you need to do something to enter the raid. So if you don't do this attunement, you can't enter these raids. So there's basically 3 attunements you need to do, and you can work on the other one as well for the Naxxramas raid, although the raid's not out yet. So the first attunement is the Onyxia attunement, the Molten Core attunement, the Blackwing Lear attunement, and then the Nax attunement. So you need to work on your attunement. So you can look on most of these WoW Classic websites, Wowhead being the best one probably, and it lists exactly how you need to do these attunements. So you'll have a starter quest, and then follow the quest chain until you're attuned for that particular raid. So already you've got a fair bit to do now that you've hit 60. You've got your best in slot gear to get, your professions and your attunements. And I think lastly you're going to need something to make gold. So that is going to be another thing to farm. So you will need to start making gold. Now, myself being a tank, I wanted the legendary. I know it's a low drop rate, the Thunder Fury, but talking to a few guilders, I was told I need at least 10,000 gold in mats to get that, so something to do. But once you start making your gold, I don't think it'll be that difficult. I mean, I'm only on 200 and I haven't really tried, and I've only just hit 60 yesterday. So depending on what class you are, you can offer your services for gold, you can do certain runs for gold, and farm and sell on the auction house. I use something called Trade Skill Master, which is really good for buying and selling, so that's something else you need to do. So I would say they're the four main things to keep you going. You've got other little leisurely things to do. I mean, if you want to a reputation farm for mounts, some of my guilders were doing this, the rep mount for the White Saber mount, but that's, I mean, that's not end game. I wouldn't say. You could do that earlier on as well, but I would say they're the main four things then: best in slot gear, professions, attunements, gold making, and obviously raiding to get your maximum best in slot gear. Now I haven't really mentioned PvP because I'm not really a PvP player, but PvP is not just an end game thing. I mean, you can do a lot of it on levels as you level up. So I wouldn't say, you know, it's something to do when you hit 60. You can do that throughout your leveling life, but for me this is a 60 PvE end game to-do list, and that's what I'll be doing. So my next video is going to be basically based on the tank's gear progression and what you need as a protection tank in terms of best in slot. So I hope that helps anyone out there. Definitely a video like this would have helped me, and it'll give you a pathway in terms of what you need to do now you've hit 60. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Keep an eye out for all the videos, hit the subscribe button as well for me, and a like button, it really does help. And on my character, this famous gladiator, I'll be doing further videos of his adventures going forward now. Like I say, it's a fresh 60, so you can follow the adventure, how he gears up and how he gets better and better as he moves forward. Alright, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.